I'm coloring a page from my coloring book, Bald, Braided and Beautiful, part of Artistic Soul's journey. And this book is more than just something to color. It represents confidence through healing. It represents identity. It represents the emotional journey of losing my hair and learning to love myself through every stage of the process over time. I'm using classic Crayola 24-pack crayons today, along with my neon Crayola crayons. I love adding that little bit of pop of brightness, that unexpected glow that just brings the coloring page to life. There is something nostalgic about crayons, the textures, the softness, the way the wrapper slowly peels back as you use them. As the point becomes grinded down to flat, it reminds me of being young and just sitting down with a coloring book and disappearing into my own little creative world. Peaceful and calming. It was and still is. Coloring has always been or felt like a safe place to me. It feels simple. It feels grounding. It doesn't require perfection. It doesn't require explanation. You just pick a color and you begin. This particular book was born out of a very personal journey. Losing my hair was not just a physical change, it was an emotional change. It was shifting from my soul. It shifted how I showed up in rooms. It shifted my reflection in the mirror. It shifted what I felt beauty was and is. And when something that once felt familiar changes, I had to slowly rebuild my relationship with myself. And accepting this new me in a newfound love that I could have for myself. Confidence didn't return overnight. It was built layer by layer, just like coloring. Sometimes, you can start off lightly, unsure, testing the shade, the hues, the colors, seeing how it feels, and then gradually you press a little deeper. I blend, you add contrast, you create dimension, and before you know it, something beautiful begins to form. That's how healing can be. At least that's how it is for me. It's definitely a process. Healing from my own points of view of what, I feel I'm supposed to look like, should look like. Dealing with what I felt should be the norm. But what I love most about coloring is that there is no right or wrong way to do it, okay? You can color inside the lines, you can color outside the lines, you can create your own patterns inside the design. You can mix colors that don't match if that is something that works for you. You can make bold choices or soft ones. You can leave space or fill in every inch. This book is your book, your moment, your time for expression, and that is powerful. In life, sometimes we feel we don't get to choose how things happen to us. But here in this space, you get to choose. You choose the colors, you choose the tone, you choose how vibrant or muted the story becomes. You choose the story. For everyone who has experienced hair loss or any life changes that have altered how you see yourself, I want you to imagine that this image you are coloring in is you. Dress yourself in clothes that make you feel strong and vibrant. Add brightness where you want joy. Create a background that reflects peace, power, softness, or boldness. Whatever you need and whatever you need in this season. Beauty is not one look. Beauty is ownership. Beauty is standing in who you are right now, not who you used to be. Coloring is therapeutic in a very quiet way. As you focus on one section at a time, your breathing naturally slows down. Your shoulders relax. Your thoughts soften. Your nervous system begins to regulate. There's no rush. There's no deadline. There's no pressure to perform. You are simply being present, mindful of the space that you're in, mindful of how you're feeling, choosing the colors that resonate with you. And in that process, the journey happens to relieving a little stress, a little color therapy, a little therapeutic coloring. Sometimes we carry emotions in our bodies without realizing it. Stress, grief, change, uncertainty. Also, there are moments of joy and happiness. And when you sit down to color, something gentle happens at times. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to process everything out loud. You just move your hand. You watch the color spread. You stay with the moment. You stay in the moment. And if there's time where you, have to stop coloring for a moment, it's okay. When that time allots, bring yourself back. Get back into your peaceful zone. A space where you can exist without judgment. A space where creativity replaces criticism. A space where softness is allowed. A space where boldness is allowed. And the beautiful thing is, you don't have to be an artist to color. It's not about being an expert. It's about enjoying the process. It's about enjoying the journey. You don't need special skills. You don't need fancy supplies. I'm using crayons, simple classic crayons. You can get these crayons from wherever crayons are sold in your community. Five Below, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. Sometimes we overcomplicate creativity. I'm speaking to myself. Oh, sometimes, yes, I overcomplicate creativity. Just start. But healing doesn't require complexity. It requires consistency. It requires a safe space. It does require a choice. It may require seeing a professional, a therapist, a non-clinical therapist, seeking counsel from your church. As I continue coloring this page, I'm noticing how the neon tones add life to the lipstick color that I wanted to go for. How contrast can make the image stand out. And that reminds me that sometimes what makes us different is exactly what makes us radiant. This book is about embracing that. It's about celebrating bald heads, braided crowns, wrap styles, expressive fashion. It's about honoring the journey, not just the destination. It's about saying, I am still beautiful. I am still worthy. I am still whole. Even if I look different than what I once did. Even if I'm still adjusting. Even as I'm still adjusting. Even as I'm still healing. You don't have to be finished to be beautiful. You don't have to be complete to be confident. You just have to start. You don't have to like You don't have to look like you once did to be worthy of love. You get to evolve. You get to redefine yourself. You get to color your life in new shades. You get to color your life in new shades. Do you enjoy coloring? Is this an old pastime favorite that is coming back for you? Does coloring bring you into your childhood zone or reflection, or brings out the kid in you? If you enjoy coloring, if you're looking for a mindful activity, if you want to try something new that allows you to slow down and reconnect with yourself, this may be the book for you. You can get this book on Amazon. Artistic Soul's Journey, Bald, Braided, and Beautiful coloring book. You can color in, set a coloring group and color together. You can color this with your family. There's also a digital PDF and PNG bundle together available if you prefer to, color on your iPad or on a digital device. Or if you want to print it out and color it, you can do that as well. The links are listed below in this video. And to everyone who has already supported this book, myself, who has already purchased, who has already started coloring, thank you, truly. Seeing you step into that peaceful, creative space means more to me than you may know. Watching you interpret the images in your own way reminds me that this journey is bigger than me. It's about community. It's about having these conversations. That experiencing hair loss is very real and it's very emotional. And we deserve to talk about it, and we deserve to chat about it, and we deserve not to hold it in. It's about healing together through conversation, through coloring as a community. It's about giving ourselves permission to create again, to live again through color. So as you color today, whether it's this book or another page you love, allow yourself to slow down. Allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to enjoy the process without worrying about the outcome. And in life, that is hard, right? There are things outside of our control. There are things within our control. But in this moment, this is all about you. It's all about the process. Because the process is the healing. It's not one moment in time. It's moments that happen in time. The layering is the growth. The blending is the transition. And almost finishing could seem like the end result, but it's merely a process. The finished page is simply a reflection of the time you gave yourself. And if you don't finish this coloring page that you're doing in one sitting, that's okay. You get this opportunity to recommit yourself to the coloring. Recommit yourself to new colors. Recommit yourself into going into a different direction. But I want to thank you for coloring with me. Thank you for being here. Remember, you are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to shine in your own colors, and you are allowed to design your journey exactly the way you choose. Keep coloring, keep healing, keep becoming. Keep taking these small opportunities just to relieve a little bit of stress. It's your girl, Artistic Soul's Journey, and welcome. Wishing you an amazing day full of love, light, peace, joy, and blessings. Sometimes we expect healing to feel like a big breakthrough moment. And there are times where that may happen. But healing can also look small and steady. It can look like coloring a page. It can look like breathing a little deeper. It can look like allowing yourself space without needing everything to be figured out. And as I'm finishing up this page, I want to leave you with this thought. Healing doesn't always announce itself. Often it's quiet. It looks like sitting at a table with crayon. It looks like choosing color over criticism. It looks like giving yourself permission to enjoy something simple without guilt. There was a time when I didn't know how I would feel, how I would gain confidence. I didn't know how I would see myself as beautiful in this new way.